Welcome students to my channel. Our today's topic for transformation is add a question tag. Already we have covered the three topics in the previous videos. Now today we are going to study this topic. See, what is a question tag? It is a short addition to sentence asking for confirmation. Means if I tell you something and then if I ask you that am I right, that is called question tag. For example, if I ask you, you have done your homework, haven't you? That is question tag. Means I am asking for the confirmation that am I right? That is called question tag. And that is a tag which is attached to the end of the sentence. Now see how to use it. See the points which you have to remember. First, copy the sentence and put comma. Means the question is given to you. Copy that whole question in the answer, word to word. Then put a comma. Then use the short form of not. Means, for example, cannot is can't, shall not is shan't, would not is wouldn't. That is called short form of not. So always use the short form. Then the third point is put a question mark. Students, remember this. Don't forget this point. Many students forget to put a question mark in the question tag in the end. After comma, you write question tag, and in the end, there should be a question mark that carries half mark of the sentence. So never forget this. So remember these 3 points. Now moving ahead. See how to use it. What is the procedure? It's very easy. How to start? First thing, if the sentence is affirmative, then question tag is negative. Means if the negative word is not there, then you have to add negative word. And if negative word is there, you have to remove it. See, second, if the sentence is negative, then question tag is affirmative, means positive. In short, if the word not is there, then remove it. And if not is missing, then add that word not. That is what this says. Then, is there any helping verb? What is helping verb? For example, is, am, are, was, were, have, has, had, all these are called helping verbs. So if helping verb is there in a sentence, it is very easy. Then you have to use the same helping verb in the answer. See, if yes, if the helping verb is there, yes, then use the same helping verb in the answer and use the same pronoun. Means he, she, it, I, we, whatever the pronoun is given. In the first place, you have to use the same pronoun and the same helping verb, right? Then and. But in case if helping verb is mr, was, were, have, has, had, helping verbs are not given in the sentence, then what? Then see, no helping verb is not given, then check the tense of the sentence. If the tense is past tense, then use did as the verb. If it is past tense, use did. Never forget this. With past tense, we use did. And if it is present tense, or you can say simple present tense, then you have to use do or does. Now see how to use do or does. I already written a note, as you can see over here. We use do with I, we, you, and they, and we use does with he, she, it, the third person, right? So here I've written the same thing. If it is present tense, use do or does depending on the subject, depending on the pronoun as the according to the subject. Now let's move ahead. Now let's solve the examples based on this structure. You have to follow this structure and solve this example. First, try to find out the helping verb. If helping verb is there, use the same helping verb and the same pronoun. If helping verb is missing, then you have to see the tense. Check the tense. Okay. Now let's see the examples. Now see how easily we'll solve the examples with this. See, we have a car. Is there any helping verb? Yes. Have. We have one helping verb. So use the same helping verb. But what do you do for the first? You have to copy the sentence. So copy the same sentence. We have a car, right? Then put a comma. That is using comma. You have to copy the sentence and you have to put a comma. So that is done. Now, what is the next? Use the short form of not and put a question mark. But what is the pronoun over here? What is the pronoun? We. So use the same pronoun as given in the rules and the negative form. We have a car. Haven't we? See, never forget to put a question mark. I have used the negative form of have, that is have not. And what is the short form? Haven't. And the same pronoun I have used over there. Now, next example. I am right. So, what is the helping verb? Is there any? Yes, am. So use the same helping verb, but copy the sentence. I am right. Put a comma. What is the contradiction for am? What is the negative form? Am not means you can write ain't. Ain't means am not. And the same pronoun again, I. Ain't I. So this is how you write question tag. See, here negative word not was missing. So I have put it over here. Even here the negative word was missing, not. So I have put it over here. Now the third example. See, they have not come. Is there any helping verb? Is there any auxiliary? Yes, have. And also remember one thing, negative word not is there. So you have to remove that word. And pronoun is given they. So copy the sentence, they have not come. Have they? See, I have removed negative word in the answer. I have removed this in the question tag. And I have used the same pronoun and the same helping verb. Now, Mr. Smith has signed the documents. So, copy the sentence. Mr. Smith has signed the documents. Put a comma. Is there any helping verb? Yes. Has. Hasn't. Why? Because not is missing. So, we have to add not. And what is the subject? Now, be careful over here. We don't have any pronoun. What is the subject? Mr. Smith means he's a boy. So, use he. Always the subject of the question tag is pronoun. Never use the names in the question tag. If it is a girl, use she. If it is anything, use it. So, here hasn't he? Question mark. So, this is question tag. Next, the postman arrived late. Now, here I don't find any helping verb, any auxiliary. So now, see over here, check the tense. What is the tense? Arrived. So past tense. When it is past tense, we have to use did. So copy the sentence. The postman arrived late. Put a comma. Use did, but negative word is not there. Not. So did plus not, didn't. Didn't. Then what shall we write? He. As I said in the previous example, you cannot write this subject, you have to write the pronoun. So for the postman, we write he. The postman arrived late. Didn't he? Auxiliary was missing, helping verb was missing. So I checked the tense of the sentence. It was past tense. So I used did plus not because not was missing in the question. So in answer, I have to put not. Didn't he and question mark. So this is how you add a question tag. And after understanding this topic, I'm sure you will be able to understand assertive to interrogative, which I will be taking in my next video. And if you have any doubts, please comment in the section below.